How are you guys doing today? I'm good. I'm very sorry about the late start. It was a mix of oversleeping. I overslept by about 20 minutes, and then I kept getting distracted, and I had technical difficulties for about 5 minutes. So I'm very sorry for the late start. And to make matters worse, I need to leave early today because I have to do stuff before I go to work. So today's stream is only going to be about an hour. I have to end the stream in about 50 minutes from now. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. But while we are what was I gonna say? Yes, let's just get right into it. We're gonna do the Moonfire Faire. Okay, let's see. Moonfire Faire is start the quest in Limsa Lominsa. Okay. And then, since I'm still trying to level Bard to do Stormblood without out-leveling it, I googled it, and apparently the best way to level is to do Fates. So if we finish the Moonfire Faire, and we still have some time today, I'm gonna start doing Fates. I hope everyone is having a good... Why does... My phone says Spotify is preparing to play an alarm, but I don't know why it would play an alarm? That's kind of weird. Yay! Moonfire Faire! Sorry. Welcome, my adventuring friend. Come to enjoy the Moonfire Faire festivities, have you? I promise you're in for a scorchingly, swelteringly good time. As you may very well know, the fair is a storied tradition that, in recent years, has served to promote the effort of the Adventurers Guild on behalf of Eorzeans everywhere. Once again, we've got a piping hot plate full of exciting activities for one and all. Hello, JB! How are you doing today? How are you doing today, JB? I hope you're doing good. That chick's in a very pretty dress. That is a very pretty dress. I like that dress. I'm gonna screenshot that dress. There. I'm gonna figure out what dress that is. You're good? This year we've also been tasked by none other than Master Geiji Ruju, our ever-generous patron of the event, with creating the ultimate icy dessert to stave off the heat. We'd more than welcome the aid of a skilled adventurer like yourself, and needless to say, we'd reward you well for your efforts. If you'd be willing and able to lend a hand, simply hop over to Costa del Sol and speak to my colleague, Hermaga. What dress is that? What are you wearing? A wool autumn dress. Okay. I want that dress. And I am glad that you are good, JB. I'm very good that you are good. That makes me happy. Bilbo Dabbins? Bilbo Dabbins is this bunny's name. Okay, so to Costa del Sol. Sorry, I'm just checking something. I'll figure it out later. Okay, where is the guy? I think he's normally on this weird maze of bridges, isn't he? Oh, or I could just follow my mini-map. I could just follow my mini-map. Let's see here. It's a giant row. Welcome, friend, and I hope you enjoyed the wait a minute. That's Adventurer's Garb if I ever saw some. Did Mayaru send you to help with our confectionery challenge? I don't know. I don't know. And how glad I am to hear it. God's honest truth, we're in a bit of a bind here. You see, though we've been tasked with making the most delightfully frosty dessert, we are suffering from a lack of the all-important ingredient, ice. Did it all melt or something? The shipment was supposed to come in bells ago, but the word has it it's been held up by some disturbance in the area. Might you be so kind as to check with my associate Piabiano and see if she knows anything further? She should just be to the east of here over on the beach. I don't know how to pronounce any of these names. Oh, I thought she'd be a Lala. Honestly, thought she would be a Lala. Bella, what a pleasure it is to see you again. I imagine Herr Margaz sent you to ask about the delayed shipment of ice? To be quite honest, the situation is something of a complicated one. As you may have heard, for this year's festivities, Master Geiji Ruju has imposed upon us a rather daunting task, preparing the finest frozen dessert the realm has ever seen. Just make ice cream. He promised us that he would spare not a single gill to see the deed done, So we decided to enlist the services of one of the realm's most prominent confectioners. All well and good to this point, yes? As it turns out, this confectioner was a hopeless perfectionist. Insisting that only the finest ice in all of Eorzea would serve for her creation, she hopped on the next vessel to the northern seas. What? That sounds a little bit overkill. That sounds like a little bit of overkill. And that's the last we saw of her. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine dying at sea because you wanted better ice to make your ice cream? And that's the last we saw of her. It's not that I fear for her life, mind you. Pardon the pun, but she's one tough cookie. That said, the festivities are all but upon us, and if she doesn't make it back soon... Ye gods! That poor girl's drowning out there! Oh no! Glub, glub, glub. Glub, 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 glub. Glub, 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 glub. Ye gods! That garb. Yes, it's her! Oh my goodness. That garb, it is her. Huh. That's Nikiki, the self-same confectioner of whom I just spoke. We must help her at once. I guess. Okay. If I have to. And only if I have to. Only if I have to. So how'd she get all the way here and she's only like just now drowning? Where's her boat? Is it there? Is it out there? That boat's always there, isn't it? Did they throw her overboard because she was being too dramatic? Like, what happened? Will she be alright now? In any event, I'll leave her to your capable hands. So, how'd the almost died at sea for ice go? Unrelated, but I love her nail polish. I love her nails. Hot damn. Look at those things. I want those. Oh, Nikiki, you've come back to us. Thank the gods. Papiano, is that you? Why, I'm back in Costa del Sol. You are indeed. Whatever happened to you out there? Were you swept away in a storm? Tossed from your boat by some eldritch horror from the depths of the sea? No, I fell off, and I can't swim. I fear my memory is still hazy. As I remember, we sailed to the northern seas where, after braving the elements and some vicious fiends set on making a meal of me, I succeeded in procuring the most pristine ice I've ever laid eyes upon. But then disaster struck. So we began the journey back, and just as we were approaching Costa del Sol, it's no use. The only thing I remember is our vessel capsizing and my body being flung from the deck along with my hard-won supply of ice. Well, it's melted now. I can only assume that it's melted now. But at least I made it back in one piece, and I have you and your friend here to thank for that. Oh my goodness! Those polar bears are not happy on that beach. Oh, my dearest friends, you too survived the shipwreck. Why, I couldn't be happier. Polar bears are not supposed to be on beaches. These creatures are your friends? Aren't they lovely? We met on the Isles up north. I shared some of my treats with them, and next thing I knew, they were following me everywhere. They're gentle and strong. The most perfect companions, really. They gotta be so unhappy on that beach, though. Polar bears are not supposed to be on beaches like this. Alright, that's enough of the touching reunion. My precious ice is scattered all about the place. Go round it up and bring it here. On the double now. How is it not melted, though? Frosty fluff balls. My throat's really dry. Well, would you look at that? They're quite clever, aren't they? Yeah, how do they get these big boxes up here? They don't have thumbs. Did they just push it with their heads? Oh, lucky day. The seals are intact and the ice inside undamaged and unmelted. That means only one potential rub remains. I don't know. Yes, as a matter of fact, the ice, you see, is everything I hoped it would be. Which is why it was rather to my chagrin when I later discovered that a dreadful fiend slumbered in the rather large chunk of ice that I had loaded onto our vessel. No! Girl! Yes, it's all coming back to me now. As we neared Costa del Sol, with the balmy winds drifting in, I heard a dreadful rumbling coming up from the cargo hold. I rushed down to investigate, only to see the fearsome creature. It appeared rather perturbed by the heat, and it suddenly began to swell larger and larger until boom! Hi, Scriber. How are you? Today is a short stream because I started late and then I have to leave early. I started late and then I have to leave early, which sucks. But I'm just happy that I can stream even for a little bit. You slept good last night? That's good. Sleeping good is always good. It would appear my own carelessness was the cause of our unfortunate incident. Fortunately, my furry companions and I have survived the shipwreck, as has my stock of the purest ice. And yet, I fear that the fiend will be back in search of the icy home I so unceremoniously stole from him. Whatever am I to do? I'm an adventurer. I kill things professionally. I'm standing right here. No, it's like an hour, cause I'm supposed to start my stream at 10:30, but I started it at 11, and I usually stream from 10:30 to 12:30, but today I'm streaming from 11 to 12 because I started late and then I have to leave early. I have to go to the bank and I have to do adult stuff. I have to do boring adult things today before work. So it's only an hour for my stream. Oh. Have no fear, my dear Nikiki. In fairs over the years, my friends and I have fought off more bombards than you can shake a stick at. Why, Bombard Buster could be my middle name. Now let's go apprise Haramaga of the situation. Surely he'll have an idea as to how we can deal with the menace and kick the festivities off with a bang. Oh my goodness, look at those big bears! They gotta be so unhappy on this beach though. They're polar bears. They're not supposed to be in a place like this. Ah, Vela, I was wondering when I might hear back from you and Pabiano. But Scriber, I don't remember if I asked, but are you doing good? Are you having a good day? And I see our star confectioner has joined you as well. Pray tell, how did you fare? Well, she almost drowned. She almost drowned. Oh dear. So while the ice has been safely procured, a blustery bombard of behemoth-like proportions has been procured alongside it? No doubt that is something to do with the panic screams I heard coming from the beach. But not to worry. After all, what is the Moonfire Faire if not a season for blasting ill-tempered, hot-headed balloons out of the air? And I know just the person to assist us in the effort. Just a moment now. Say no more, Master Haramaga. I stand ever at the ready, my friends. Who goes there? It's a bunny girl and a kobold. Why is she being all dramatic? Surely you have heard the tales of Thrakal, brave leader of the Bombarders. I'm just gonna say it like that. I know that's not how you say it, but... And bang to bombards the realm over, or perhaps you haven't, but no matter. Pray rest assured that I and my companions will see safety return to your beaches. Bago, too, has come to save the day, and he has brought his fun little toys. Trinkets, trifles, toys. Oh yes, Bago has brought his toys that go boom. And a cat boy who dragged his daughter along. Oh my goodness. I used my leftover money to buy some more stock shares, then called it a day yesterday. Now I can just do updates on my portfolio after 2 weeks when talking about other things I have. That's cool. I hope the stocks end up being good stocks. That would be awesome. And I'm Refuel Tia. I may still be new to this adventuring business, but I promise you that what I lack in experience, I make up for in pluck, spirit, and determination. And why, sir, did you bring your daughter with you? We're not going to talk about the random child. We're not going to talk about the random child. Oh. Yeah, specifically for the ones that went public. I mean, I really hope the stocks are good. You know, end up going good or whatever. This whole mess was all my fault, and still so many of you have come to my aid. How can I ever repay you? With money. Nonsense, my dear. The ice you brought was at our behest, and all will be forgiven when you fashion for us the most delightful frosty dessert Master Geiji Ruju has ever laid eyes on. Besides, the exploits of bombard busting adventurers are sure to bring even more publicity to the guild. That settles it then. Let's get out there and show that oversized ball of ice that the Isle of Endless Summer is no place for his ilk. Why is this little tiny girl, who I assume is his daughter, oh my god, why is she going too? The fate of Blizzard of Bombards can only be completed as a disciple of war or magic. Why is that tiny child going to fight this giant monster too? He's a bad father. Level 6. Where is it? I know how to play my class, I promise. Ah! This is no place for a tiny child. Like, what the hell? Oh, right. Where's Cuddlesworth? Oop. Ah! Cuddlesworth! There we go. Ah! Ah. Did we do it? We did it! Yay! We did it! This tiny child! Why? Oh, brother, you were amazing out there. Okay, so it's not his kid, it's his little sister, but still, don't bring your little sister to a oh my goodness. That was no place for a tiny child. Like, what the heck? Are they following me? You do not bring a tiny child to a battlefield. Did he just get stuck babysitting his sister and he's like, screw it. If I'm going and I have to bring her with me, then I'm just going. I don't care. Is that what happened? You won't believe the other day too when I was using Twitter. What happened? Oh, I gotta stretch. Stretch. Wow. Yeah. What happened the other day when you were using Twitter? Was it something good? Or was it something bad? That look of relief and supreme satisfaction on your faces, am I to surmise that you've succeeded in driving off that most baleful bombard? Mr. Irresponsible bringing his little sister to a battlefield. Oh my god. Indeed. Are we scarce? And we scarcely even broke a sweat in the doing. Isn't that right, Papiano? I still cannot believe he brought that tiny child. Oh my goodness. I replied on one of the guys I followed for VTubing, and when he replied back, I started getting spammed with like notifications. I thought it would stop the next day, and it kept going. Well, that's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Quite so, my friend, though I dare say it wouldn't have been nearly so easy without Bella at our side. I can't thank you enough, my friend. Look at her little tiny cat tail. She's a kitten. She has a tiny little kitten tail. That's adorable. And yet we must remain ever vigilant, for there is no telling when the dread creature's friends may return to seek their revenge. In any event, the Isle of Endless Summer is safe for now, and that is what matters most. You truly are heroes, all of you. Well, all's well that ends well, I say. And with that, I say it's time we retrieved our supplies from the beach. Yes. Splendid! Just you wait, my friends. Nakiki is going to prepare the most marvelous dessert this realm has ever seen. But yeah, that's really, really awesome. Oh wait, Monday was when I got more stock shares? Yeah. I always don't know what day of the week it is either. I have to look at my phone and I'm like, what day is it? What day is it? I don't know. Okay, so I did it. I did the thing. Okay. So, did I get anything? What is that? Oh. Equip. Oh, I need to deal with my armory inventory. It's full. I can't do nothing because it's full. Excuse me, ma'am? We're not prepared to open shop quite yet. Pray come back a bit later. No. Oh, I suppose I still have to do the quest, don't I? Oh, Vela, I can't thank you enough. Were it not for you, I'd have been too busy running for my life to even think of making Master Gigi Ruju's dessert. But all's well that ends well, and finally I can get down to what I was brought here to do. I promise you I'll be done before you know it, so why don't you and Pabiano entertain yourselves for the time being? Ah, and while you're at it, perhaps you could call Master Gigi Ruju as well. I'm sure he's more eager than any to see my masterpiece take form. Okay, I'll go get him. That's why I like keeping records down, even if it's on social media. Oh, so you know what day it is? Or, I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired. Oh. Hello, fellow cat girl, whose name I can't really pronounce. Ah, Bella, again, I thank you for your efforts in helping us dispatch the bombards. To think that such a calamity would befall us on the eve of the festivities. But pray don't be too hard on Nikiki. She meant only to please, as she always has. Oh, in all the confusion, I forgot to mention it, but she's actually a childhood friend of mine. We used to play together by the shore, and one day we were set upon by a vicious monster. We thought we were done for, but were saved in the nick of time by a kindly adventurer who swiftly dispatched the beast and whisked us away to safety. That's when I vowed that one day I'd serve the guild and repay my debt to the brave soul who rescued me. Meanwhile, Nikiki was a genius in the kitchen since she was just a girl. She chose the path of a culinarian in hopes of filling the bellies of adventurers all over with nourishing and toothsome snacks. In the end, she found her calling making sweets, as opposed to the sort of hearty meals that you and I might favor. But that's rather fitting for her. She's always had an independent streak after all. I leave tweets at the bottom of my podcast episodes if I'm making new updates. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. In any event, she's positively overjoyed that her latest creation will be presented front and center at the fair for adventurers all over to enjoy. More than anything, I'm just glad she's back with us, safe and sound. Ah, Bella, truly impressive the way you chased off that bombard. Why, one would never imagine that this was your first time taking part in the festivities. Thanks to you, I think we can safely say the guild's put on another impressive show this year. It's only a matter of time before our halls are overflowing with aspiring adventurers. Talk about making the best of a bad situation. Speaking of which, I heard Nikiki's nigh done with her delightful creation. I don't know about you, but I'm most eager to taste it myself. Believe it or not, I have something of a sweet tooth. Alrighty, so now I gotta go find Master Gigi Ruju. Excuse me, sir? Sir, your ice cream is almost done. On his little, his throne, his little beach chair throne. Sir, your ice cream is almost done. Aho, if it isn't the ever-resourceful and oh-so-forgiving adventurer who we so ignominiously tasked with gathering ingredients for our banquet. Yeah, I didn't like that. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. What's this you say? The fanes have been dispatched and my prized dessert is ready for the tasting? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I don't know. Because I was busy? I'm not gonna do your quest, Master Gigi Ruju. I'm not gonna do your quest. I told you about your ice cream and now I'm leaving. Oh, it's you! You couldn't have come at a better time. I was just putting the finishing touches on my masterpiece. Pray wait for just a moment, won't you? That doesn't look like ice cream. What is that? It doesn't look like it tastes good. Adventurers, Eorzeans, fairgoers, friends, I am most proud to present my latest creation. I call it Costa del Helio, and I promise you that it will please your tongue even more than it does your eyes. I mean, it's pretty, but it just looks like I gotta go see why the dogs are barking. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. I'll be right back. have returned. I have returned. The dogs were just angry about the neighbor being outside in their own yard. Because if dogs see you, they don't want you there. They're like, "Rawr, I'm a dog. I can see you. I don't like that." Adventurers, Eorzeans, fairgoers, friends, I am most proud to present my latest creation. I call it Costa del Helio, and oh wait, I already read that. Looks like cold soup with a big chunk of ice in the middle. Yeah, that's what it does look like. And to make sure that it doesn't melt, as well as to help all of you stay cool amidst scorching heat, I leave you with a present from my furry friends. Oh. The polar bear's magic! The polar bear is magic! Ah, Vela. Well, did my dessert agree with you? After all the trouble I put you through, one can only hope so. Your friends put on quite the show. I'm gonna not talk about the dessert because it doesn't look good at all. Now that's a relief to hear. If it provided you with true refreshment after all your travails, why, as a confectioner and culinarian, nothing would make me happier. I didn't say anything about the dessert. I mentioned that your bears are cool. Speaking of which, I had meant to tell you, ever since you chased off those bombards, my little friend here hasn't been able to take her eyes off you. Just look at her face. It's as if she's saying, "Oh, Miss Adventurer, what I wouldn't give to join you in your travels." Okay. If you say so. I'll take a magical polar bear. Hells yeah. Oh, truly, how kind you are. She'll be most wonderful company on the road, I promise you that. I want a magical polar bear. And with that, I'd best get back to the kitchen. After all, adventurers from all quarters of the realm have come to taste my latest, greatest creation. Until we meet again, a happy Moonfire Faire to you. Okay, bye. I got a polar bear. A magical polar bear. Magic. I got a polar bear. Yay! Thanks to your efforts, peace has returned to the beaches of Costa del Sol and the festivities can commence in earnest. That is, until the bombard menace rears its ugly head. You may now purchase wares from the Moonfire Faire vendor, participate in the fete appearing in the southeastern region of the fairgrounds to earn vouchers that can be exchanged for goods. Okay. Can always make snow cones when you want it. Yes! My magical bear friend can do that. I can now summon the polar bear mount. Polar bear. Where's the polar bear? Where's the polar bear? There's the polar bear. Can it fly though? How does it fly though? Ah, it's a polar bear. It's so dumb. I love it. It's a magical polar bear. Ah. Okay. Magic. Magic. It's so dumb, but I love it. Look at it go! I have 15 Faire vouchers. Grilled corn, sweet millet corn on the cob, baste it with authentic Hingen soy sauce and broiled over an open flame. Mask stall. A stall with an assortment of colorful masks on display. Oh, these are like fireworks. Okay, well, I'm just gonna buy the housing items because I have 15, 5, 10, 15. Because I don't really care about the fireworks. So I'm just gonna buy the 3 housing items and call it a day. Gravity-defying polar bear. Yeah. Magical polar bear. Magical polar bear. Okay. Let's see. Well, it's noon. It's noon and I'm not happy about it. But I have to end the stream. I'm very not happy about it. Oh, I suppose I should. Well, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. And exit game. Okay, here we go. I had fun, and I hope you guys had fun. What is going on with my screen? Why is it? That's weird. What's happening? Okay, there we go. Oh, Final Fantasy isn't closing. What the heck? Close. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Yes. So, thank you guys for coming to watch my stream. And I will see you all on Friday.